Hey friends, it's Charles here, and if you're not reading Destro or Cobra Commander or Scarlet, what are you doing with your life? Uh, this is another great book from the Energon universe, which features Void Rivals, Transformers, Destro, Cobra Commander, Scarlet, Duke, and kind of the beginning of G.I. Joe. Kind of a retelling of that story. And coming November 13th, we're going to have an all new G.I. Joe book starting with G.I. Joe #1, November 13th. I remember that because I'm a huge Joe fan. And this old nerd gets even older on November 13th. So that's a big, nice little present for me, is a brand new G.I. Joe book. But this is interesting. In previous reviews, I've talked about the proxy war between Destro and Tomax and Zermatt, and how there was an outside force who I thought was the young lady you see here. And she is not the outside force behind said proxy war, but we get introduced to her. She goes by the code name Chameleon, and she is the heiress of a weapons manufacturer. And one of their creations has gotten out of hand. And that's where all the chaos is coming from. Um, very, very interesting writing. Everything makes sense. You know, there have been more twists and turns, but with every twist and turn, nothing seems like it's out of place. Grade A writing in Destro, and the art is great as well. The battle scenes feel big, and there's lots of them. The behind the scenes dealings between Zamat and Tomax and the Destro clan and this new character. And like I said in last issue, I'm hoping that we get a chameleon action figure. You know, she is a badass character who I like to see in plastic form. So anyway, that's been my thoughts on Destro #4. Get it and get it before November 13th, and get a hold of all the other books. We have Duke, we have Scarlet, we have Cobra Commander. All these books leading into the new launch of G.I. Joe. So don't miss out. This is definitely worth the read. And if you don't have the local comic book store, I always suggest my friends at Coffee and the Comic. Well, right now, if you use code OLDNERDWY, you get 15% off your comic book order. They ship nationwide for great prices. So check them out. Check Destro out. And I'll see you next time. Until then, keep reading them books.